What is up, chess people? I recorded this video earlier, but it turns out that I had my microphone muted. How genius, right? But anyway, this is a video of how I beat the 1200 rated Ludwig bot. The highest rating I've had is 1003, I believe, 1004. It's not showing that down here for some reason. I don't know why it's showing. So, anyway, let's get into the actual game, right? Move 1, I played d4, d5, right? c3, f6 with the knights. Normal opening things. I play f3, e6, e4, bishop b4, e5 to kind of lock down the position. 1, that move locks these pawns. 2, it attacks that knight. So if he wants to take that knight, I take back. He's still going to have to move that knight out of the way or completely undevelop it, and I get a free open file on the B file, right? Looks pretty promising so far. Moves the knight. I protect my knight with another knight, which clearly Stockfish disagrees with. It's starting to agree with it a little more, but still not much. Then plays h5, which gives me an advantage. Locks it up with h4. The bar is bouncing. g6, g4. Knight c6, g5, locked position. Then he castles, which it sees as a slight advantage for white, or just completely equal. It looks like a fun position to be in. That's pinned. Other than that, there's not much fighting chances. Next move, I play f4 to kind of stop any ideas of that and opening it up. Because if pushes that, takes. Then what? This is defended. You can't do much. Rook e8. a3 to attack the bishop, make it go away. So it does. It goes to f8. b4 to just continue my pushing, make the diagonal for that bishop less strong so that they're just eating into a pawn chain, which is not fun for a bishop at all. e7 with the rook. I attack the knight. I'm trying to open up this diagonal here to attack that by pushing the pawns, attacking these pieces so I can get my bishop on the strong diagonal, which happens after en passant, which I don't know what that move was, because if I've got a pawn on a4, why would you think c5 would be a good idea? I don't know, but it plays it. That's an easy take. Apparently Stockfish is not the biggest fan. It doesn't like it. I do because of that, but you know, go off, Stockfish. Takes, put the rook on b1, bishop g7, straight up attacking a rook, bishop a3, king f8, just pinning your own rook to your king. You're a maniac. So of course I take. Takes with queen. Knight g1, completely undeveloping it for a specific reason. I would like to play bishop to d3, queen e2. That's it. Attack that. We have a pretty good position from there. So I do exactly as I planned. Now, the knight being there completely shut down my ideas, because if I played bishop to a6, it would have been knight takes, queen takes. I just lose a queen, basically. Or I have to just move my queen out of the way, which did not sound fun, but he moves his knight. So I immediately take advantage, which Stockfish despises for some reason. I don't know why. Defends with the queen, so I takes with rook, and then I play knight f3. King h7, I castle to connect the rooks. I've got the queen there. It's defended. I mean, everything looks solid, right? Queen c7. Don't know what that accomplishes. d2 with the knight. Queen d8, he's just shuffling the queen, really. I connect the rooks on the b file, very strong b file. Queen f8, still shuffling. Queen a6, just straight up attacking a rook, right? Pretty much giving up the rook, but takes, and I'm up 6-7 on the evaluation bar. Queen takes a7. I wanted that pawn. That was the whole point of what I was doing. Even back here when the knight was there, I did not want the knight. I did not care about the rook. What I did want was that pawn. That's the whole point of all of that. I wanted that pawn because then I could have what's known as an outside pass pawn with this pawn on a4, because nothing's going to be able to really attack it. So I just wanted that pass pawn. So I win the, I pretty much win the trade. I take the pawn. So I'm just up 3 points of material. I'm up a rook. It's lovely. So moves the rook to defend the knight, and that's defended by the queen. Everything looks solid. a5. I'm pushing the pawn, just shoving it forward. I would like to make a queen. The further that I get it down the board, the more of a threat, meaning they have to do something about it, which immediately they do not do. So, of course, me being stupid, I just move my queen. And then queen a3. Doing exactly what I thought they should have. Apparently Stockfish hates it. Apparently it's plus 8.7, and I have no idea why. I move the knight, and it goes to hell. Queen takes the pawn. I'm up a lot again, apparently. I take the pawn. I'm attacking both of these pieces. Just easy take, but we go on a giant checking fiasco, and here's how that goes. Great. Okay. Defended. Bada bing, bada boom. I can't do anything. So I offer a queen trade, which looks favorable to me because I'm up material. I'm up 3 points of material against 1,200. I would like that trade. They decline. So queen b4, no. I push my pawn. Now I see a way where I can force a queen trade, pretty much no matter what. If I put my queen there, on b7, their queen either has to just chill there and die. That's one way that could go. Another way that could go is I play there, queen takes, I take with rook, problem solved. Another way that could go is if I go here, the queen goes up to defend it, I just take the queen, and it's a queen trade. Pretty much no matter what I do here, it's a queen trade. So, of course, queen trade. It happens. I'm up 9.2. So, he plays a check. For some reason, okay, the better move would have been to, block with that rook. Because then, he has no checks. Right? So, he'd have to come up here, do something. He can't defend that knight. He just have to scooch the knight to attack that. And it's looking grim. So, but of course I block with that rook, which is still fine. It still likes my position. Now I decide to do it. Takes, problem solved. King g8, rook b7, knight f8, knight c1, h7, rook b8 check, bishop f8. Now here's where a long line of king moves come in that are all pointless. This is an important position here. I had thought about this move for about 10 minutes. I figured if I play here with the king, go to a3, he takes on e7 with the bishop, that's check. So I move my king to a4. There's nothing they can do to stop me from taking this pawn. That is just my pawn. And that means pass pawn. You like pass pawns. So exactly that happens, which apparently I didn't like at first, but another en passant with check. Knight takes f6, pawn takes f6, king takes f6, and then I take the bishop. Move the rook, take the pawn. I'm up 56. It's looking grim. So I'm going to save you guys some time and just hit fucking the play button, basically. Get aggressive, get aggressive. Don't blunder a stalemate. Checkmate. That's the end of the game. Now, apparently it says 6 blunders, but this was the most complicated game I've ever been in. Like, even in, like, where was it? Like, here. I didn't know what to do. I had no idea what to do at all. Like, in this position, even, like, here. I had no clue where to move. This was the hardest game I've ever played, and it taught me that 1200s are beatable. Because 1200s are also idiots. Just like me. So, hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.